Right, today we're going to be making a pulled pork rice bowl. So, you need 160 grams of wild rice. So we're going to put that on now because it takes around 18 minutes to cook. So I know we're going straight into it from the video, but we need to start putting it on. Okay, so that's that one. Pour your water in. I always boil my water first. The reason why is because it gets it done quicker. Okay, so what else we're going to need is we're going to need one pepper. I've used an orange one cut up. 2 ramekins of cheese. You can use whatever cheese you like. Cumin seeds, oregano, 1 shallot sliced. I'm going to do the garlic in a second. I'm going to use some Weight Watcher wraps. These are to make our crisp things. Okay. Oh, I've only just got back from work, so okay. Let's put this in. I'm gonna get some garlic because I like garlic, and garlic is important. Okay, so I've got my pulled pork on in the oven already. You can do it if you want overnight, or you can buy it. It doesn't really matter what you want to do, but today I'm doing quick and easy, so I've bought mine. But I know it's cheesy, but sometimes I think, even though it's cooking with Yanni, I think that you should have some meals there for when you come home at night. You don't have to faff around. I know I do videos at night, but that's not really me faffing. That's because I like to do it. But it still is nice to come back and do a quick video, and then I can snooze on the sofa. Okay, so I'm going to cut up my garlic. This is the base for our bowl, so don't worry if it's thick. I haven't put this underneath very well today. Don't worry if it's thick. It will do its job. So. And I've got some dips as well for later. I've got creme fraiche, so I'm going to do creme fraiche and some chives, and we've got a salsa as well, so we're going to put that on top, and obviously the cheese as well. But I thought I wanted to get a bit of veg into my dishes today, so that's why I've put a little bit of that on. So spray your oil, any oil, whatever oil you like, you can use. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in. So our pepper's going in. Now don't worry if your peppers aren't quite done before your meat's done. Just take its time a little bit. So pop that in. That's your shallots. That's your garlic going in as well. So I'm going to pop them over here. And then we're going to get the oregano and the cumin seeds. This gives it a little bit of flavour without having to put too much in of everything. So do that. A bit of pepper. And the tiniest bit of salt. I'm going to use garlic salt actually because I quite like this garlic salt, so just a tiny bit though, not too much. Sometimes I get a bit excited with it and just go yeah, and it all goes everywhere, and then it's too okay. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down a tiny bit just so that we've got it down, and that's frying off nicely. So we'll leave that to fry, and then I'm going to take my wraps out. If I've got the strength to get my wraps out, obviously not today. So get 2 to 3 wraps. I'm going to use 2 because there's 2 of us. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to fold them and cut them. And cut them again. And cut them again. If you want them thinner, you can have them a little bit more thinner. The only thing that I find is that when they're in the oven, they can burn quite quickly. So I'd be quite careful about making them too small. Okay, so there we go. So there's our little tortillas. We'll give that a quick... If you want to, add a tiny bit of water in, just a smidgeous of bit, and that will just help your vegetables cook but not burn. Okay, so we're going to grab a bowl and we're going to put our tortillas in there. Now you can use whatever you want for this. I'm going to use my rapeseed oil for this, but if you want to use a more healthier alternative, you can. Like I said, it's not anything to sniff about. Doing it healthy, but I'm not really putting that much. I'll say not much. It doesn't look like much, but once you've got it all coated and nice, you can start putting on your little seasonings. So once again, I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder, or you can use salt, whatever you want on this. So, oh my dearie days. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of cumin seed in. On that, and a little bit of oregano. Sometimes I put pepper on, other times I don't. It depends how hot I want them. So just give them a toss. Toss, 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 toss. And then I'm just going to quickly wash my hands, and I'm going to get them in the oven ready. Okay, so you need to keep a good eye on these because they can burn ever so quickly. So just keep an eye out on them. I have been known to burn quite a few in my time. In fact, actually, the first time I tried them, I put them in the oven under the grill because this is what I was told to do. So I did it. I put it under the grill, and Gary had an almost shock as the fire alarm's going off, and there's me in the garden shouting fire. It's because I'd set the whole thing alight, so I shoved it out in the garden, and there was just a little bonfire going on in my garden. So now we do them in the oven. That is why you do them in the oven, because it catches fire under the grill. I think it's because of the oil. It gets too hot and then it ends up just going funny. So spray a little bit and shove them in. Actually, I think I've used the wrong one. Okay, so our spices are nice and toasted. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more water. This will deglaze the pan as well, so don't worry. It would also caramelise our onions a little bit as well, which would be quite nice, because that's what we want. Okay, so let's check on our rice, see how our rice is getting on. It's getting there, it's cooking. It's cooking. Right, Gary, our cameraman, was saying about my apron, that I haven't got my apron on. Yes, I forgot today. I forgot my apron. So I'm just in this. Okay, wonderful top. See, lovely and black. Okay, so after that debate of what I've been wearing, we're just going to more. Just keep adding if you want to add a little bit. it's hot enough to break it off anyway. I'm going to stop it in a second. Okay, so that's that done. Lovely. You can see the caramelisation on the onions, well, shallots, which is quite nice because it gives you a little bit of softness but a bit of goodness as well. Okay, so pop that in there like that. Okay, and I'm just going to get us the creme fraiche out. Things are flying out my thingy at me. My oven, my fridge. I've got fridge. Okay, so I'm going to get a bowl. Put a couple of tablespoons in. So, 1, 2, 3. We only need a couple of chives. Put that in there. And I do it this way because I find it easier. It does go a little bit everywhere, but creme fraiche is really healthy. It's much healthier. Or you could use a yoghurt if you wanted to, a non-fat yoghurt. You can use that as well. Whatever you like. It's just that I prefer now to have a healthier dip, or one that I've made myself because I know what's actually in it. Whilst before you're buying dips and you don't actually know what's in them. Like, even when you look in the ingredients, it's never really confirmed too much of what it is. And also there's so much additives in them as well, and so much salt. It's just like, at least this way you can keep it down a little bit. Okay, so mix that in. There you go, and that's your white sauce. Very nice. Okay, so throw this away. Just going to check on my rice again. Looking nice. It's actually done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain it off. You need to keep an eye on your things, remember, as well. Okay, well that's done, so we're just going to quickly leave you for a second while we take this pulled pork out. See you in a bit. Okay, so our pulled pork is done. Our crisps are lovely and crisp, see? Okay, don't mind if they go a little bit brown, that's fine. It's only when it's really like dark burnt, then you have to worry about it. Okay, so I pulled the pork apart. Well, I didn't, Gary, our cameraman, did. With the fork, and he pulls it until finally it all goes like this, which is really pretty. So, take the barbecue sauce off. Now we've used 2 pulled porks, only because we're a little bit greedy and we like to have more at the end of it, so that's why. Gary agrees, clearly. I'll put that there. Put that on. Try and get as much as you can out of the packet. Sometimes you can't. I think sometimes it's so much easier than faffing about trying to get pulled pork right. Sometimes it can go a bit dry or whatever, you know, even in the slow cooker. It doesn't always turn out as perfect, so why not replicate something that's good, hey? Okay, so that's all mixed in. Okay. Lovely. Now I'm going to bring our rice over first because that's going to go in first. Now I've put everything separately because I've got people that like things separate, so I'll pop our rice in. Now I've used wild rice. You can use plain rice if you like. I just think it gives it a really nice difference to the dish. It gives it a bit of colour, especially if you're using a white bowl like me. It's not always nice just to have a white bowl. It's nice to have something a bit more different. Okay, so I'm going to put a pulled pork on. Now this is a very rustic dish, so don't worry if it looks a bit untidy. It doesn't matter. It's not meant to look perfect, it's meant to look yummy and homey and just comfort eating, which I love. I love to comfort eat, I really do. Especially when I've had a hard day at work. I like to come back and just snuggle on the sofa and with my loveliness and just eat. Okay, so we're going to put a bit of this over around it. Okay, so that's that. Just put it around it. It's meant to go around it, but it didn't. It just went. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside just for a minute. I'm going to put in our crisps, or our tortilla chips. Now it's nice to have the dips separate, because if you want to dip it as well, you can dip it, so it's quite nice. There we go. And because this one's a bit broken, see? Very good. I'm hungry. Okay. So, you've got your cheese, you've got your salsa, you've got your dip that we made, and you've got your crisps. Okay, so I'll move this out of the way. And there you are, my croquettes. There is your pulled pork bowl. Well, thank you very much for watching my croquettes. We really do like you watching the video. In fact, we did really well on the last video, which was the macarons. So I really was impressed in how much you actually liked it and shared it. So please keep doing that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye, my croquettes.